Hello everyone, and welcome back to the retreat. You are here tonight with me, Fal. We're performing a little mic test. Let's just make sure that you can hear me alright. Yeah, I think good enough, especially once I'm sat up a little. Alrighty, oh. I have no idea how loud this game is going to be, so we're going to have to take it as it comes. We are here tonight with an exciting new venture, Empire of the Ants. I've had a very brief look at the synopsis of it. You're an ant building an empire. It's very much what it says on the tin. Who could have guessed that? So I am really looking forward to it. Oh, there's the menu screen. So this will be to replace Cocoon, which we have now finished. So we need another game. So I have decided Empire of the Ants. It looks just quite fun. There's a lot of, there's multiplayer, skirmish. We're just going to go new story. Oh yeah, I have played this a little bit. Whoops. Let's just start a new game together. I did have a look at a little just to see if I thought it was going to be alright, which it does, but I only played about 30 minutes in. I will say the graphics, cold, are amazing. I thought they were absolutely wonderful. So, we'll see, shall we? Oh, like I say, we will have to have a look and see what... There we are. Something. See what something is. I can't remember what I was going to say there. It is what it is. So, we are good to go. I need to put my phone somewhere for the timer. That's fine. Lovely. Right, look at our beautiful little ants. Yeah, the graphics were really good. I really thought it was quite good. Aww. There's a lot of cutscenes, so... Gosh, I'm sorry. I don't know what's gone into me. And look at that. Our first steps outside. After the winter. Do ants hibernate? No. Surely not. Do they? I don't know. I mean, I know they go probably quieter in the winter, but so do most animals. This is awesome though. Look at our little ants. I'm going to have a quick look actually and see what the music volume is like. Shall we just see? Make sure that's not too loud or anything. I don't think it is, but... To be honest, I can barely hear it, so I might even turn it up a little bit. And we'll, I think, to be fair, it's quite a quiet game. Oh dear. I think these maybe are enemies. We're looking a bit stressed here, if an ant can look stressed. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no! That's the end of the snail, isn't it? Ooh, maybe not actually, we can't get in. Although I guess I'm supposed to root for the ants, aren't I? So, whoops. We are not getting through there. It's bested us. Oh, look how pretty that is. We only eat the butterfly, right? Ants don't eat butterflies. Okay, no, apparently we're going to make a good effort. Surely. No. We've got no chance. We're determined to get this butterfly. We've left the colony though. We've left the nest. Oh, hang on. No. It's too fast for you, mate. Oh, look at our poor little ant. Oh, he's all alone now. That's not good. Ants are only strong together. Sorry. Ooh. First hunt. Mild daylight temperatures. Ooh. Oh. Oh my god. We're in ants. No way, we're in ants. And I can literally crawl everywhere. Look at that. Oh, I love it already. What are we going to name it? He's got to have a name. Anthony? No, too cliche. Antoinette? Anthon? Anthon? It's not a great name. We'll workshop it. Right, checkpoint reached. How you could... Right, hold and release to jump. You can change your aura. You can... Ah, we can jump. Whee! Look at that! No way! Whee! Why do we do that with our arms? Oh, hang on, what's this? I'm stood upright. What am I doing? Like a check? Trying to see what enemies are around? Oh, this is awesome. We can literally just go everywhere. Oh, I could spend so long just being an ant. Oh, and look, I can change my direction. Whee! Or I can just do a little one. And then if I want to change... Oh my god. Right. Focus. We're here to... Oh, actually one sec. Oh, so we can just drop down as well if we don't want to jump. Oh, I love this that we can sneak up on it from underneath. No, we can't. It's too smart for that. But we can. Whee! This is awesome. Right, can we get to the pine? Oh, shoot. Oh, okay. We can't swim. We cannot swim. That's good to know. We're not that type of ant. Can any ants swim? I feel surely yes, right? Ants. I have no idea if ants can swim or not. It's not in my repertoire of knowledge. God, this butterfly's fast, isn't it? It's gone very far. So I have to get to it without touching the water, so I guess I've got to go this way. Ooh! Almost overestimated that a little, didn't I? How the heck do we... Right, let's go underneath. I love that little drop action. Ah, I see, we need to go onto the leaf. And then onto the other leaf, yes. And then... Ooh, onto the tree. Because we don't want to drown our poor little ant. New entry in our bestiary. Oh, we'll look at those maybe another time. So we got to be careful to not accidentally land in the water. Oh, look, aphids. Oh, there we go. Hold on, there they are. Oh, they're kind of cute. So, if I remember correctly, aphids are what ants farm. And you did hear me say that correctly. Ants do farm. I believe it is aphids they farm for them to eat, obviously. Is it ants? No, it's definitely ants. Ladybugs also eat them, but they don't farm them the way ants do. Ants are very intelligent creatures, to be honest. Only as part of a hive, obviously. A single ant's pretty stupid, but as part of a hive, very intelligent creatures. I could genuinely spend so much time just doing this, like exploring the surroundings. The mechanics of the moving is just so cool. Like, look at that, I can just go all the way around. Oh, it's so smooth. They're so smooth, the mechanics of his movement. It's awesome. Oh. Talk to your sister. We found another ant, guys. Oh, and we've unlocked running. Although, to be honest, let's see how fast we are. Whoa. Oh, no. Oh, no. Okay, so if you're running, you will just run off the edge of where you are. If you're walking normally, you'll go round. If you're running, you will just fling yourself off the closest surface. But we can go pretty fast. See, look, if you get to the edge when you're walking. Oh my god, look at this. How cool is this? I am in love. Oh, look, there's like a gross slug thing over there. Oh, there's a bunch of them. And that's our sister over there. I don't think fall damage is a thing. I hope not anyway, because otherwise this is going to hurt. Whee! Okay, no, definitely not. Yeah, see, look, if you run, you just kind of fly off the edge. So just got to be careful of that then. But oh my god, this is so cool. I know I've said that, I'm going to keep saying it. A worker? Oh, is that what my sister is? Speak with 753rd. We don't have names. Only Anthon has a name. They're all just numbers. Find your lost sisters. Hey, come close. 103,683rd. I thought I was like an important ant or something. I'm the 103rd thousandth ant. I don't know if that was the right number, but oh no. Right, okay, you seem disoriented. Maybe a little walk around will wake you up. I've been doing a lot of walking, sister. Our scouts found 2 unknown objects that need to be investigated. Oh, I am your dude. Right, we got a couple of options. Who else is awake? When did you wake up? Where could they be? Who else is awake? Coleoptera and smaller bugs, some flies as well, nothing serious. Maybe they do hibernate. Maybe this is after the winter. I didn't think ants hibernated. Termites tend to wake up around the same time as us. Good thing they live far away. No, pardon me. When did you wake up? Oh, whoops, no, I said where are they? There are more than 2 possibilities. You might want to start with the structure close by. What structure? Oh, the football. It goes quite deep into the ground. Our lost sisters could be in there. Wait, no, that... Is that the ball it's talking about then? Maybe it's not. Oh, whoops, I walked too far away. This morning I went out with the first group. Soon the whole city will be starving, so we should hurry up. Gathering resources and food is vital for our sleeping sisters back at Belokan. Oh, is that the ant city? Right, I will find these objects for you. Don't you worry. So we've got to investigate the football and something over there. So move on to a scent molecule to scan an object. Find all the scent molecules to scan. That seems easy enough. Right, let's go skittering away. I love this so much. I do want to go and see what's up there though. So I'm going to ignore what me and you know to be a football. Oh dear, I got stuck underneath a plant. Oh no. Please, freedom. Oh dear. That's the only thing, because you can climb on everything, you kind of get stuck, I guess. Right, up here, there was something moving, wasn't there? Ladybug, is that what we've just found? Oh my god, it's huge. I thought ladybugs were roughly the same size as us. I mean, when I stand up, I guess. Can we do anything? Can we interact with them? No. I don't know. Oh. I feel mildly threatened, though. I don't know if they're safe to be around. Right, let's go and investigate the foreign object. Yee. A point of interest has been discovered. Let's find the scent molecules. Up and up we go. This thing's been here a while. Ah, look, here we go. New entry, slug. Oh yeah. Yeah. Can I touch it? Oh yeah, okay. I wasn't sure if they were like poisonous to ants or something. I don't really know much. Oh dear. Oh dear. Right, scent molecules, please. Give me your scent. Oh, here we go. 3, 4. Where's the last one? So that we can identify this football. Hello, Mr. Slug. Oh, you're kind of creepy looking up close. Where's the last one? Ah, here. New entry, a huge sphere. It is a huge sphere, you're right. It's non-comestible. Does that mean like consumable, like we can't eat it maybe? I guess that's all we're interested in, isn't it? Whether we can eat these things. Oh, there's that butterfly. Oh, we'll never catch it now. I love the little noises. Is that? Oh, also a ladybug. It really does look a lot like a beetle. Alright. Gosh, this thing's far away. I love the little pitter-patter noise of its feet. I don't know if you guys can hear that. I think probably not. The game volume. I am going to turn it up all the way. Maybe not all the way. I will turn it up quite a lot though, because it's not a very loud game right now. So yeah, I think that's fine. You can hear my voice pretty clearly over the noise of the game. I might turn it down a smidge. A little smidge. Oh, there we go. But I think that's fine. It's kind of a shame you can't hear it because it doesn't really go much louder than that. But there's a lovely little pitter-patter, pitter-patter, pitter-patter noise as the feet move. It's very satisfying. Gosh, where are we going? This is far away. Oh, look at that. It's a fruit. It's a pear. Let's go investigate. Now this is definitely consumable. We can eat pears. I can already see some of the scent markers. How many do we need? 5, 2. Oh, there's the other one. 3, 4, and right at the very tippy tip, 5. Pear, a food resource that we must mark for the colony to come and nom nom nom. God, I could spend so long just walking around like this. Look how gorgeous this is. I mean, come on. Oh, I don't know what that was. I feel like the graphics are just, they're so good. Oh, the butterfly. Oh, it's gone. Okay, can we climb up here? There we are. I don't know how far I can roam. I don't want to go too far, but it's just so, it's such a beautiful world. And again, I will say this probably a million times as we're playing this game. The motion of this little ant is so fun to control. Like, look, we're going round and round. I could spend so long just being an ant. Time to fly. Whee! Oh, it's amazing. Oh, this is all I'm going to be playing, guys. Be prepared, you got 6 months of this now. No, I'm kidding, obviously we'll play other things. Right, hello. Great work, Anton, but some sisters are still missing. Would you mind finding out where they are and assess the situation for me? Of course. Is there anything else to report? I felt rumours of an expedition. Looks like the city is eager to wake up. Mother has plans for us. Big plans. Oh, we have, of course, like an ant queen. Is it queens for ants? What about the food? The scent you labelled with food, it will attract our sisters from the city. Each one of us is dedicated to a task, Anton. Leave the heavy work to our Belocanian sisters. Fair enough. Are there any dangers? Nothing yet. The forest is slowly waking up. The bees are still asleep, and the spiders haven't been spotted yet. I don't want to see a spider. If that's how big the ladybug was in comparison to us, I do not want to see a spider. We shouldn't encounter any resistance. Oh, great. Wonderful. Right. Okay, let's go and find out where the sisters are. Watch the memory pheromone left by your sisters. Oh. So for anyone who doesn't know how ants work, by the way, as a collective hive mind, they work on pheromones, which are scents. Every animal gives off pheromones. Most of us pick up on them subconsciously, but ants very deliberately use them to convey messages to the rest of the swarm, basically. So they might leave a scent that is recognizable as, this means there's food, this means it's safe, this means there's danger, and the ant behind it will pick up that scent and reproduce it and pass it to the next one. And that's kind of how messages get left around. So watch the memory pheromone. That, I don't know if that's exactly how ants work, because I don't know how good their memory is. But yeah, that is how ants communicate, is through pheromones. Humans obviously have pheromones, but ours are a lot more subconsciously. Yeah, we don't really kind of actively think about them. They just happen. But creatures like ants and bees and those type of things, it's dogs. It's usually a much more conscious decision to leave certain smells for other animals and species to come across, which I think is really interesting. I read a really great book called something of time, Children of Time. Was it Children of Time? Something of Time. Oh, let me see if I can see it on the bookshelf. No, it must be out of view. I'm going to say it was called Children of Time. And then there's something of space. Maybe Children of Space was the sequel. Anyway, Adrian Tchaikovsky. I'm sure if you put that in, it will come up. It's a sci-fi book. And it was essentially about, I don't want to get into it too much. Humanity is died, blah blah blah. So we've decided, let's repopulate a brand new planet with apes and all sorts of other animals, but we've created a gene that will cause them to evolve much quicker into subsequently humans, and we will guide them and teach them to not like kill each other and destroy the planet and stuff. So we'll start over fresh, but with the collective human history behind us to guide our actions. Except, oh no, something went wrong, and instead of apes getting this, you know, supreme evolution gene, it ended up being a species of spider, the Portia something, that got this gene instead. And there was a lot of science in the book that I maybe don't 100% understand, although it was explained very well, to be fair. It was very easy to follow, mostly. And, but it went about, obviously, spiders created their own form of communication as they learned to evolve and evolve. And it really covered in detail a lot of how pheromones and scents and those types of things work for that type of species. Obviously, I don't know if real spiders, they're not as advanced as that. But it was a really interesting read. Unless you don't like spiders, I guess. Anyway, just thought I'd mention it. If you want to learn a bit more and not read it, but not read non-fiction. It was a great little book. Okay, it wasn't a little book, but it was a great book. Really, really enjoyable. Anyway, sorry, that was my little detour. Memory pheromone termites. While we were searching for food, we encountered termites. A fight ensued. Termites so close to Belokan was certainly surprising and concerning. Oh dear. Oh no. Is that the whole memory? Is that all you've got to get? Oh, look at these ants. But we dealt with this threat swiftly, overpowering you 2-1. Good. Oh look, he stood up like we do. Aha. Concerning. Maybe the termites have woken up earlier than we thought this hibernation. Whoa, look how fast we are. Whee! Oh my god, genuinely, I love the motion. Right, hello. We have food. Most of our sisters are safe and we defended our territory. All that on the first day we woke up from winter. These are good signs. Time to head back to Belokan. Oh, nice. We were going to see the city. What do you think of Belokan? Pride, joy, pleasure, warmth, loyalty. So it's a good place to be an ant. It's not just a city, it's the heart of our mighty federation. Together we are stronger, sister. Are there any wounded? A few. One could not make the journey back. She will die soon enough. There's 100,000 of us. I think we can afford to lose one ant. The rest will be fine. I'm okay with that. Any reports from Belokan? Nothing in particular. The city is still waking up. Mother is already talking about expansion. Nice. She has great plans for us, She wants us to explore the end of the world. That's not good. God, I'm so sorry. The end of the world is usually bad. Right, let's make our way to Belokan. Oh, amazing. We're going to go and see the giant ant city. Whee! And see all of our brothers and sisters. Although she's only talked about sisters. Is it female ants that do most of the work? I don't know. This has made me a lot more interested in the lives of ants. Maybe I'll have to watch a little David Attenborough at some point. Wouldn't that be great? We do a little watch party, watch a bit of Attenborough. Since he's just turned 100 as well. How cool is that? Not that many people live that long. And he was a good person to live that long. That's a very good thing, I think, for everyone. Oh, this is so cool. God, it has been a week, guys. It has been a week. Holy moly. Obviously, as you all know, I'm preparing for my new job, which I start not next week, but one after the half term. Which has involved filling in a lot of forms, going back with more information, and then more information, and more. It's been very overwhelming, to say the least. I think I've finally got everything submitted now, but we shall see. I think I'm done. Hopefully they won't ask me for anything else, but I guess you just don't really know, do you? Is it just down here? Oh, that was closer than I thought it was going to be. Work has been a slog. Normally it's not that bad. And I'm not the only one who's felt this, to be clear. Everyone in the office, come 4 o'clock today, holy moly, we were all ready to leave. It really, really dragged this week, and I can't say why. I mean, the weather's not been incredible, but it's not been terrible. You know, it's been fine. Given that we are nearly in June, it could stand to be a little bit warmer, for sure. Yeah, definitely. I mean, I think it's 12 degrees today. 12 degrees! But, what can you do? I think next week it's supposed to hit highs of 16. So, exciting times here in the UK, folks. We're preparing for our sunny weather. I'll have to crack out the shorts. Honestly, it's ridiculous. But yeah, I don't know, it's really dragged, so I am quite, I'm glad of the weekend, although it's a busy weekend. Is this the entrance to Belocan? It must be. I'm going to talk over this cutscene, I hope you don't mind. I've got a busy weekend though, so I don't feel like I'm getting that much of a break before next week starts again. And then, luckily it's the bank holiday, so I've got a 3-day weekend next week. So that will be easier. But why are we going the wrong way? Follow the... Oh, because they're going out to pick up the food. Duh. So we need to follow them the opposite way. What? What do you mean? Please wait until the download is completed. The download has completed. What do you mean? I'm gonna just shut the PlayStation screen off and have a little investigation. What does this mean? I did. Just so you guys don't see all my PlayStation stuff. I did wait for the download to complete. I don't understand. It's not downloading anything. What am I missing? Oh, what? It has 2 downloads? One is the ready to play section and then one is the rest of the game. Oh no! I mean, luckily it says there's only 10 minutes, not, 5 hours or anything. That's not great, is it, guys? I'm so sorry. It said downloaded. I mean, I thought, downloaded is downloaded, right? Oh, is there anything else I can pause so that I can free up some more space? No. Oh, I've messed that up. I will put the menu screen on then in a second, and we'll just chat for 10 minutes, guys. We will just simply have a natter. This is bad. I tell you what, PlayStations do not have enough storage for the games that are on them. They really don't. To be fair, there's 2 games that I want to get rid of, but I'm not sure if I should, because to reinstall them would take ages. So, then I guess if I haven't played in months, I mean, right, well, that's that then, isn't it? I'm really sorry. I need to figure out exactly how long it's got. Because now it's saying 30 minutes, and if it is, we're just going to play something else. Oh, it's so slow. I don't think it's going to take too long. I think the 10-minute one is accurate. I think 30 minutes might be for the whole game. Perhaps. At least we managed to get most of it installed during the half hour we've been playing it, God, why? I can't tell sometimes if it's my internet or if it's the PlayStation servers. Honestly, I think it's a little bit of both between you and me. Right. Okay, well, we'll just have a natter. And if this does end up taking more than 10 minutes, we'll put something else on in the background, I guess. I'm so sorry. So there, well, there you are, so you guys can see The loading screen, it's only got 6 gigabytes to go, which I don't think is bad. Hopefully. It's not very fast. I'm so sorry. I didn't know there was 2 different downloads. I thought it was just, you know, once it's downloaded, right? We'll give it 5-10 minutes while I have a natter, because I got some stuff I want to tell you anyway. I'll put it back on just the nicer loading screen though. Oh, I can't believe that. I'm so sorry. I'm fuming about that. Why? Especially because I can't just run around the world. That's such a bad... I'm really sorry, guys. I know I've said this already, but yikes. Let me have a quick look. Let's see what the options are. Gameplay video. I just want to see if I can make the subtitles a bit bigger, because you guys can't really see them. So I'm having to read them out, which is fine. But I think it would be better... Okay, now I can't adjust the subtitles. Collection. Oh, here we go. Here's all of our things. So, a worker bee, red body, brownish abdomen. Perfect for gathering and collecting resources, tending to eggs and larvae, constructing. Strong against gunners, weak against warriors. Okay. Ladybug, a pest. Hunts our aphid herds, should be killed on sight. I did try and kill the ladybird and I couldn't figure out how. Aphid, lesser creature that produces a delicious honeydew. Yeah, see, I told you. Ants will build their colonies next to an aphid colony, right? And then, I mean, don't quote me on this 100% to be clear, but I'm pretty sure. And then they will feed the aphids. I don't know what they eat. Whatever, they feed the aphids to harvest the honeydew that the ants then eat. And they will also protect the aphids from predators, such as ladybirds. So in that way, it's a primitive form of farming. It's very clever. Butterfly, lesser flying creature. Its wide and colourful wings are a delicacy. Oh no. Slug, lesser creature, lesser snail. Aw. Slimy, slow, idiotic, easy prey. That's so mean. Wow, that's a lot of different memory pheromones. Scans, huge sphere, and the pair. And monarch butterflies and beetles. Interesting. I wonder if the credits have an interesting... should we let the credits roll maybe while I'm talking? I was hoping it would have an interesting... Oh, whoa, this is cool. I can scroll them. I was hoping there would be some sort of interesting background, but at least it's something for you guys to look at, right? While I ramble on. I'm going to pull up the thing again. Oof. It's going. I think we'll be fine waiting for it, but I am sorry about this. It's whatever. You guys can need to listen. Anyway, I was saying it's been a really busy week, and next week... Hopefully next week won't feel such a slog, because it's my last week, so I don't care as much. Oh, just realised, Daddy's loud. Why is that suddenly gone so loud? Right, I don't know why the music suddenly picked up. Anyway, let's make sure that's quiet again. Yeah, hopefully next week I think we'll go a little bit quicker, because it's my last week at the job, so, which is crazy. I know that things move fast once you've handed in your notice, gotten the offer, blah, blah, but oh my god, in a week's time, I'm starting a brand new, proper, formal job that I am probably not qualified for 100%. I mean, they're going to train me, but even so, like, it's a massive leap that I'm going to be taking. You know, I'm only 21, I'm not professional, and, I mean, I am very professional, to be clear, but, you know, I don't know, it just seems crazy. Like, I'm going to be working with people who are, you know, just, I don't know, man. Just, you know, I've had less than 2 years at, like, a proper job, and I'm already moving on to, this makes my proper job look like part-time work I did in college, you know? Like, it's going to be the level of responsibility, the kind of complexity of what it is I'm dealing with, consequences if I do something wrong are so much bigger. It's a huge step up. I'm very excited, but I'm not gonna lie, I'm really, really nervous too. It's such a massive responsibility. And I know they said they'll train me, but I feel like I'm just walking into something, you know, that I'm not prepared for, and I don't like that. I like to be prepared. So I am a little bit about it, you know? I can feel I'm getting a bit stressy talking about it. It'll be fine. It's just new job jitters, I'm totally sure. But it is a big responsibility that I don't know how I'm going to handle. So it is that too. You know, it'll be fine, I'm sure. Everything's fine. Everything always works out. It is what it is. But, you know, we'll see. So then this weekend, this weekend I'm very excited and a bit, because like I say, it's been a really long week and I feel like I just want a day to do absolutely nothing, and I'm not going to have that. So tomorrow I'm getting picked up at 9:30 by my mum to do some clothes shopping, because obviously the clothes I've got now aren't really formal enough for this new job, so at all. So I'm going to have to get some new clothes. Luckily, I get an extra week of pay this month because I start on the 26th, so obviously I'll get paid for that week. But technically, I'm still at my current employment that week as well. They gave it me as holiday. I had 5 days of holiday, so they've given me that week off and it'll get paid out as holiday. But I'm actually just starting my new job that week. I'm not taking a break, if you kind of know what I mean. So I will actually get paid twice. So I'll get 1 week's salary, which is a couple £100 after tax. So that's not bad. Or, you know, kind of excess, because I'll have been paid it twice. So then that money will go towards, obviously, all the new clothes I need to buy. I think I'm going to buy a bicycle too. I'm not sure where I'm going to store it at all, but I think I will buy a bicycle. Although maybe just a cheap one and chuck it outside, and then if it rusts and dies over the winter, after a couple of years, it's not the end of the world. Although even now, for less than £100, you can get a pretty decent new bike at like Halfords or something. So, yeah. But because it's really close by, so I don't know if I'm going to be able to take my motorbike as much, because it's not super professional, I feel, to show up and then have to get changed and vice versa. I'm going to ask them, and if I can do that, I will. But I feel it would be more professional to show up just as I am. And then I don't want to have to spend all the extra money on fuel. Because at the moment I take my bike to work at least 50% of the year. And the fuel economy on a motorbike is obviously so much greater than a car. So I save a lot of money by doing that. But if I have to take a car to work every day, the commute's basically the same, but my fuel costs will massively increase. So if I could cycle instead probably from now, so what are we in May, till September, October, so, you know, 5 to 6 months of the year I would be able to take a bike. Because it's a little bit cold, but it hasn't been wet in a couple of weeks, not loads. So most days I would have been able to take a bike. And even though it's been a little bit chilly, it's probably less than 10 minutes on a bike to get to work, so I'm alright with that. It's not been freezing, you know, just I would want to wear a coat type of weather. But for the 10-minute journey there and back, that's not really the end of the world. So I don't know, to be honest. So that extra week of paycheck will probably go towards a bike of some sort, whether a new one or a second-hand one. I need to figure out where I'm allowed to keep it, because we can't keep anything in the hallways here, which is a bit annoying. I know it's because of fire safety, but it's a bit annoying because where am I going to store a bicycle? It'll have to be outside, I think. So the money will go on a bicycle, some new clothes. I am going to treat myself to like a dinner out or something next Friday or next weekend to celebrate like the end of the first week of my new job. Yeah, of course I'm going to do something like that. And then whatever's left will just, you know, go into savings or something. But mostly that money is going to cover all the expenses I'm going to incur. You know, clothes, transport, excess fuel costs potentially for the first couple of weeks. Because, like I say, I don't think the motorbike is going to be as professional, so I want to probably be there a couple of weeks before I ask to do that. Depends. If it's suddenly really, really nice weather in a week's time, then maybe. But that little extra week's pay will go and cover all those kind of expenses, you know, when you change jobs. I think you do incur an amount of expenses. Sometimes it's for parking or, I don't know, you do incur some. So that'll cover that. So I'm excited. So getting back to my original point, this Saturday I'm going shopping for clothes. think it'll be done by about lunchtime. And then we're going to the roller disco again in the evening. This time I'm going with my mum. And holy moly, that has not even gone up by 1 gigabyte. Well, it's only gone up by 1 gigabyte in 5 minutes. I think 20 minutes left is probably the accurate estimate. I will chuck something on for 20 minutes. Once I finish talking. No, not while I finish talking. Once I finish talking. I will quickly chuck something else on. Oh, I'm so sorry about this, guys. What a kerfuffle, right? Let's just play some Fall Guys for 15-20 minutes while it sorts itself out. And then we'll go back for the final 20 minutes of the stream. What a nightmare. Let everything load up, so I should be able to give this back now. Wonderful. What do you mean you had trouble connecting to my login? Oh, don't do this to me. I just need something to work today. I just need something to work. Is it doing anything? Is it not? Maybe it is my internet, you know. I mean, I feel like it's not, but... What do you mean download? Oh, okay, good. It's 1 megabyte. I was going to say, do not tell me you're downloading more stuff. I cannot stand that right now. That seems like a sign that it's working. Just slowly. And then I'll continue talking. Oh, come on, please just do something. My internet is not this bad. It's not incredible, but it's not this bad. I know that. Look at that. Fixed it. If you ignore the problem, it'll figure itself out, you know? That's how all the greats did it. Right, whatever. We're not going to be here super long. So, oh god, that's louder than I thought it was. There we go. Perfect. Honestly. I'll just check in on the download progress every now and then. Maybe it is my internet, because this is also being a bit funny, so perhaps my internet is having a moment. I don't know why, the weather's fine. That's the only thing, I don't know. It doesn't matter. This is an easy game. We all know how it works. Does need to be slightly louder though, doesn't it? Does it? I feel like that's... What am I doing? I can check. I can literally check the volume at any given point. That's fine. That's totally fine. What a stressful stream this has been, guys, and we are only halfway through. Yeah. Anyway, as I was saying, this Saturday, so once we've done the shopping, it is my internet. I've got a flashing Wi-Fi symbol. Why is my internet being so rubbish tonight? I've not had any issues with it. Yeah, it is. Look how glitchy it's being. Do I have any issues with stuff? How many devices have I got connected to it right now? The same amount as always, 2. Well, 3, because my laptop is on. That's the same amount I always have. That's not, like, extra undue stress that it doesn't normally have. So I have no idea why it's being this weird. Oh, you can't. I don't think you can pick up that second one, right? Oh, no way, it was second. We did so well. Anyway, so we're going to do shopping. I'm going to come back and then I've got about 5 to 6-ish hours to chill. So I'll do some of my editing. I need to do some washing up, prepare my bike for Sunday. More on that later. So that'll probably take me an hour or so if the weather's nice enough to wash it. Even if it's not, I might just wash it anyway. Definitely need to do the tire pressure and the fluid levels though. But I know they're all fine. I'm just going to triple check, but they are fine. So then that night, going to the roller disco. So obviously I went last week, as you guys may or may not know. The roller disco has been going near me at least 10 years. Maybe 12 years? I think 12 years ago was probably the last time I went when I was a kid. 10 to 12 years. It's been going a long time. And it was probably going before we went. So it's been running forever. And to be honest, I didn't think it would still be going. But it is, definitely. And it's exactly the same. And essentially it is exactly what it sounds like. There's a sports village hall near me. And they convert 2 of their indoor tennis courts. They turn all the lights off except for disco lights like lasers and things. They play some real classic 2000s Year 6 party music. And you stick on your roller skates and off you go for an hour and a half. It is a brilliant night out, to be honest. I had such a good time. Featuring British classics as YMCA, Macarena, the Cha-Cha Slide. So, you know, everyone knows those. So it's a really good night. I have such a good time. I haven't been in years, and let me tell you, roller skating is not as easy as I remember it being. My ankles were so sore, it was ridiculous. Ooh. Nice. Oh, we're gonna smash this, guys. Ooh, shoot. Nice. The thing that's hard about this one is you have to be in it almost all of the time. Otherwise you won't qualify. There we go. It really does not give you a huge room for error. So yeah, like I say, all of those classics. They also play games, so as the music's playing, at some point they'll stop it and they'll say, right, this is now going to be They do a game called Countdown. They did Tug of War. That was not in roller skates, that was in your normal shoes. Speed skate section, so anyone who's not experienced comes off. And then if you are, really experienced, you want to have just 5 minutes of doing what you want, go and do that. There was tag. I did not participate in any of the games. Like I say, I haven't skated in years. I would feel confident saying I can skate to a level, for sure, but not with any sort of speed or grace. So I did not participate in the games, which is good, because they were a good chance to sit down, because oh my god, my ankles and my calves and my feet. Oh my god, my feet were in so much pain. So you've got 2 different types of roller skates. You've got the 4-skate or the inline skate. I don't know if that's their official name. I assume it is. I've just realised I was supposed to slide on my belly down this. Whoops. But I might be wrong. Oh god. Oh dear. This is going to take me a while. Either way. The 4 skates are exactly what they sound like. You have a 2x2 set of skates. So you have 4 wheels, 2x2 wheels to create a set of 4 skates in total. No! Oh! But for anyone, they kind of tend to only make those in kid sizes because they assume that as an adult you're going to be more experienced or something. I don't know, seems kind of like a bad idea to me, but they mostly make those in kid sizes. So I obviously had to have the inline skates, which is your more, picture like an ice skating shoe where it's just a straight line, except it's not, it's 4 different wheels. I've really explained this very terribly. Oh, come on, I only need 3 more points. Oh, yes! Oh, I didn't think I was going to qualify for that one, because I suck at that one. Oh, only just. I think I was one of the last people. Whew. So, the inline skates require a lot of balance, because you're just on one line of wheels. And for anyone who doesn't know, I have a muscle issue with my calf and feet. Basically, my calf muscles grew short and very tight. And they still are to this day. I do stretches for them, but they're probably always going to be. And as a result of going years and years without treating that, all of my leg muscles, and especially my feet muscles, have grown wrong. So I have very flat arches, so I walk You're supposed to walk obviously like that, because my arches are flat, there's no support, so I walk with my feet turned in, so obviously my legs are turned in, and it's affected all my muscles. It's bad, basically. And that's why my calf muscles have all grown wrong, and they're so tight. Honestly, I get like cramp and stuff all the time because of it, because my muscles have just not really kind of grown the way they're supposed to. So that's fun. Anyway, so trying to balance and use strong feet muscles that I don't have because they've all grown wrong was a special kind of torture, to be honest with you. Oh, they hurt so bad by the end of the night. Jeez. God, I was in so much pain. So like I say, every few minutes I had to sit down and kind of take a break. Because, oh, I've just realised this is growing underneath us. I didn't realise that this was like on a timer or whatever. The water level's rising. I've only just spotted that. Oh, come on. Okay, dead. Great. Let me quickly check the progress of this. It's getting there. It's going. It's a-going. Oh, wow. We tried. Let's try. Oh. Try again. So yeah, trying to balance with weak everything muscles from the knee and below. Oh god, every few laps I had to sit down because it was just so sore. Although it does make me think that perhaps going more often will help strengthen those muscles, which would be good, and perhaps kind of try and, you know, because I'm having to use them, so maybe that would help strengthen the arches of my feet. I'm not sure, because at the moment they're all wrong, and it gives me, you know, back issues. Like I say, my calf muscles in particular have grown quite short and very, very tight as a result of that. So any kind of too much walking makes all of my shin really hurt, almost like shin splints, but just from walking for too long because the muscles aren't functioning properly. You know, it does suck. It really does suck. You know, if I twist or stretch slightly too long in the mornings, you know, you wake up in your bed and you do like a full body stretch. If I do that too hard, I cramp my calf muscles because that's how tight they are, that just stretching too hard causes them to seize up, which, as you can imagine, is very, very unpleasant at 6:30 in the morning when I've just woken up. Or even better, middle of the night, and then I can't get back to sleep because my muscles are all, like, tight. So it sucks. So that was rough. It also didn't help that obviously I wasn't very relaxed because I was trying so hard not to fall over and to figure out what I was doing. Once I relaxed a little bit at the end, it was easier. But I'm hoping it will help strengthen my muscles. So I might go regularly for that, if nothing else. Also because I did really enjoy going. But it has the added bonus of, I think, probably actually being quite good for me, I think. It will be. So we'll see. Ooh, I'm getting knocked around and I can't even see by who because I can't see. Because it's glitching. This is definitely a Wi-Fi issue. I'm not sure why. That must be why the game is taking so long to load. Sorry, folks. My cheap Wi-Fi, because I'm not spending 40 quid a month on it. Alright, I pay too much as it is. Lovely. Whee! This is like I know this is, like an amount of people to qualify, but I feel like this is, oh no. Also a bit of a king of the castle situation. Or maybe it's not and it just seems like it is. Whee! Oh, smashed it! Third person over the line. Amazing. So, the roller disco is awesome. It's so much fun. There's a good reason. It's hot in there. Like, there's only reason it's only an hour and a half. I was sweating. I was so done by the end of it. It has not changed. The music, the games, it's literally the whole setup is the same. It was like stepping back in time 10 years. It was so bizarre. Really good night out. So I said to my mum about it, and she was like, oh, well, let's go. And then my sister's boyfriend is at theirs for the weekend, but she's got her A-levels soon, so she's studying. So we were like, look, we'll get him out your hair for 2 hours. We'll take him to this roller disco with us. So the 3 of us are going to go. Now, me and mum have roller skated before. Like I say, I would feel confident skating. Not incredibly well, but I feel confident I can skate now and not fall over. It does come back much quicker than I thought it was going to. So I'm sure that will be the same for my mum, because she was better at it than I was anyway. So I'm sure, but I don't think my sister's boyfriend has done it at all. So it can't come back because he's never done it. So it'll be interesting, especially because maybe it won't come back for my mum as fast as I think it will. You know, we will see, I suppose. It'll be a good night out. And then Sunday, so I'm not doing the Sunday stream, but I am doing the Bike for Life on Sunday. I am so excited. I didn't get to go last year, so this will be my first ever time doing it. So the Bike for Life is an event near me. So obviously I'm from the UK and I'm from the West Midlands specifically, and we have the West Midlands Air Ambulance. So they, you know, air ambulance crashes, people who are kind of lost, stranded. We have obviously a lot of coast being an island, so if you're like stuck on the coast and you get hurt, I don't know, whatever it is, you know, the air ambulance comes and picks you up and takes you to hospital. But they're a charity, so obviously they need donations. So the Bike for Life is an annual event that's held to raise money for the air ambulance charity, especially because bikers in particular do tend to benefit from it a lot. Because if you have a bike crash, unfortunately most of the time they are relatively serious, because you're a small, vulnerable passenger of the road. You know, if I get hit by a car, it's not going to be tiny bruises that I walk away with, you know, I'm going to be in pretty rough shape. Or a big van or something. So a lot of bikers in particular benefit from the air ambulance service, because, you know, unfortunately we tend to suffer bad injuries and need help getting to the hospital and all that. So yeah, it's an annual charity ride out where bikers, to be honest, I think some people come from quite far to participate. You pay a ticket to enter and to be allowed to bike. It's a 45-minute journey to like a park, showgrounds type thing, and then at the end of it there's a festival, which also obviously helps raise money because you buy food and drinks and all that while you're listening to the music, or maybe you buy merch, or, you know, obviously also a lot of people just donate just because, or because they've enjoyed watching the bikes. Like as a kid I loved it. You'd go and stand on the roundabouts because they shut all the roads for the bikers for about a couple of hours, and it was amazing because I just get to see like thousands of bikes over the course of about an hour. Usually it would take for them to all leave, and it, you know, because there's a lot of bikes, you know, a couple thousand bikes go. People show up. I think some people, like say, turn up from quite far away because it's a huge, very well known event. So anyway, I am incredibly excited for it, as you can tell, and this is going to be my first time ever doing it, so I'm really excited. So it's about 45 minutes ish there, and then I can come home whenever I'm done at the festival. So I'll get lunch, walk around, look at the bikes a little. Because that's the other thing, if you go early, obviously most of the bikers are super chill blokes. And women, of course, sorry, but, you know, primarily it is mostly men, certainly where I live. And they'll let you just walk around the bikes when they're all parked up waiting to leave. Absolutely. Go have a wander around, have a talk. Honestly, if you're from the area, have a look. Seriously, it's so good. And if you like bikes, I suppose if you don't like bikes, then it's probably not that good. But so, I think this might be the top 3, yeah. First one eliminated. Oh no! Oh. Well, that went great, didn't it? That was exactly what I intended to happen, folks. It's my superior planning skills. You're just not on my level. Good lord. This may be just a Fall Guys stream until the end. Very sorry about this. It has turned into a disaster, hasn't it? I don't want to watch this. I'm not participating. I don't think I can quit until it... There we go. So that's this Sunday, but it's going to be a long day out. I don't think I'll get home till 3 or 4, and I'm going to leave the house at about 9ish. So, yeah, it doesn't leave me, a huge amount of time to get done the things that I just want to do, let alone things I need to do. And it definitely doesn't really give me a time to sit and just recover, because it has been a week this week, and I'm not sure why. So Sunday evening is probably going to have to be my get home. Even if I'm not home by 5, I'll have, a takeaway for tea or something and just sit and watch films. Actually, I'm not going to just watch films. I'm going to watch Good Omens season 3. I've managed to successfully avoid all spoilers of it, which is, I don't even know how. I've seen like one, which wasn't a spoiler, but it was a review-esque thing, and it wasn't overly positive, so I am a bit nervous. But I want to watch it sooner rather than later, because I can't avoid the spoilers forever. So the sooner I watch it, the better. I am very excited. Not only do I absolutely adore David Tennant and Michael Sheen just as people and actors, but I love Good Omens as well. So, best of both worlds type situation, really. Oh, that's a gap. You can't go down there. Okay. So we shall see. I'm sure I will love it, whatever it is. But then I am pretty chill about stuff. There's a lot of things that are objectively very bad that I would rate very highly. So, it's not necessarily an indicator of taste or quality. We'll see. We will see. So that's probably going to be my Sunday. Crack open the popcorn and just a bit of sweet and salty microwave popcorn that I got for my birthday, which was very sweet from people at work, and watch that. Then next week, back at work, and obviously the weekend, getting ready for my new job. I'm starting to get a bit nervous about it, but it'll be fine. I need to get back on my study though. Now that I've actually got a finance related job, I need to get that done. I've got 2 of 3 modules fully revised, and I've made the revision materials, so I can spend next month revising and doing mock tests and hopefully pass those 2 tests. Then that gives me July to study and revise for my final module, and August for my final complete module. Maybe. Who knows? That's kind of the timeline I've got in my head. I don't really want to leave it much later than that, because I did tell them I was a bit further through than I actually am. But a month to pass a test that I have technically already fully studied and created revision material for, in my head that's plenty of time. Oh, come on, I jumped that. Oh, that is just a scam. I think it's because my internet is real bad. I'm not sure why. Oh, come on. I mean, like I say, I don't pay for the world's greatest internet, but I'm certainly not paying pennies for it either. I am very, it's just a busy couple of weeks. I probably will not stream. I haven't made my mind up. I think it's going to be very touch and go whether I stream the first week, maybe even the first 2 weeks of this new job, because there's a lot more to the job. A lot more expected of me. A lot of complexity and training and things. So whether I will have the energy to come home and stream, certainly the first couple of weeks while I'm getting into the swing of it, you tell me, maybe. Might be a nice break. I might find it actually alright. I don't know. We'll see, won't we? At the end of the day, we'll see. And it'll be what it'll be. No harm done by that. I think this is going to be a Fall Guys stream until the end. So, that's real disappointing. Oh, come on. Especially since my internet is barely working, so it's not even really... Do I just end the stream and... Like, my internet is dead. For some reason. I guess because it's trying to do the download as well, perhaps. Maybe that's really draining it. It's just very disappointing. I was really excited to build our ant colony, and then I can't do that. And then I was like, well, whatever, at least I'll stream this for a bit, and I can't even do that. So what can I do? Huh? You tell me. I am also really excited, guys. So excited. I will probably do that this weekend, actually, because that can be done in the little pockets of time I've got. And it'll be fun. It's something I'm excited about, passionate about. Finally set up my creative TikTok account. So, a little bit of self-promotion. Please go and check that out. There's only one video on it right now, but there will be more. So it is called Chase Another Life, and it is essentially about my adventures in other realms. So, for example, when I go to LARP Fest, or go to fantasy balls and I get dressed up as a noble or a princess for the night, or whatever. It's also a place for my creative endeavours, so you guys know I do writing and poetry and all that type of stuff. I'm going to experiment with like short films and things. I think that would be super fun. Sketches, I don't know. I've always loved to try that sort of thing and just never really had the space, time, resolve, call it what you want to do it. But I have finally set that up, so I actually do have somewhere to show all this off. My writing and poetry is the big one that I'm excited to share with you all. And there will be a video on that coming out soon. So yeah, go and check it out to stay updated on my kind of latest musings. Not sure if that's the right word. Latest works. My latest creative works. That feels too fancy, but yeah, I'm very excited about it. I want to do kind of little role plays, maybe get some role plays going, or something like where I wear my LARP costume and kind of do something in character, instead of just, oh, look at my costume, be like, no, I am Arix Valor, and let me tell you about what I'm doing, or I don't know, I have a lot of ideas. It's been a long time since I've been creative and tapped into that in that way, so as you can tell, I am eager to kind of sink my teeth into that. Very different than my streaming, so, but exciting. I already have an idea. Well, I've got some written stuff that I've already done, obviously, just over the years, little short stories and poems and blah blah blah. But we're gonna have more. Alright, in the meantime, 6 hoops does not feel like very much. Are we sure that people are going to get 6? Ooh, yeah, I took that one off you, didn't I, sucker? What about this one? Yes, I'm on 2. Oh, what? That one didn't count. Oh, yeah, it did. I was looking in the wrong thing. Oh, come on, go up. Yeah, you're trying to steal my hoop off me. I think not. That one's obviously going to be the goner, but... Oh, come on. A hoop. Oh, no, come on. Let me through. Do not let someone else win it after I've spent this long trying to... Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Oh, I'm in trouble, guys. Yes! I got the golden hoop. Whew. I'm no longer in trouble. Smashing life. Doing so good at this. So no, I'm very excited to actually get back into writing, get back into... I'm very excited. You can see it's filled me with creative passion again, which has been a while, unfortunately, since I've had that. Mostly because it's just been, I'm busy. I'm always busy. I have no room for that right now because my mind is so busy and full of things. So I'm glad to have an outlet for that, hopefully, and kind of work on that a bit more. I've also got a lot of things I need to plan this weekend or book. And they need to be done soon, not only because of the money, so I need to pin down the amount of money I'm going to have to spend and where that's coming from, but I need to pin people in for dates and things that will fill up if I leave it too long. You know, I want to do a mini road trip in August for a day. Maybe I was going to book a day off and do like a 3 or 4 day trip, but I'm thinking I might just do 2 or 3 and do it a bit shorter, to be honest with you. But either way, I will be doing at least 2 nights, which means I need to book the hotels, because August, middle of the summer holiday, at a popular coastside town, everywhere's going to be booked up or expensive. So I need to get those booked in as soon as possible and decide where I'm going so that I can book that in and get that sorted. Especially because I may not be able to go everywhere because I need to be able to park my bike somewhere. I don't ideally want to do it on the road because it's not the most secure, but if I have to, I have to. I want to do like an animal party in the summer as well, so I need to see what dates my friends are available and then, you know, reach out to people, get some quotes for that. Also see how much people can chip in. I will absolutely be covering the bulk, kind of 90% of the cost, but I might ask, you know, if I've got 6 or 7 people coming and each of them can chip in a £5, then 35 quid out of the 150 or whatever that it's going to cost will alleviate, you know, some of the burden on me whilst not costing each of them individually that much. I don't know if that's how much it's going to cost for the record, that's what I mean. I need to look into it a bit. But again, you probably have to book those at least a few weeks, if not a couple of months in advance, so I need to kind of get that done too. So, because I turned 21 this year and I didn't really do anything for it. I don't celebrate birthdays that much because, okay, this is going to sound a little bit arrogant, but I kind of just celebrate stuff all the time. So a birthday doesn't feel particularly like, oh, what will I treat myself to? Because I just treat myself to stuff whenever the hell I feel like it. Oh, I'll go here for food. I rarely do. No, of course I go there all the time. I love to eat out. Oh, I'll treat myself to some new clothes. I just do that anyway. You know, oh, let's go to this cool activity I wouldn't normally splurge on, except yes, I would and do. Alright, I went to a fantasy ball last year and I'm planning to go to another one this year. Like, you know, I feel like I'm already kind of living my best life in a lot of ways, so I don't really need to take advantage of that on my birthday or anything to do those things. And I know that sounds so arrogant. It really does, doesn't it? But, you know, it's true to a degree. You know, it is a bit arrogant, but it's also true. So, you know. Nice, we've got a good little patch here. Good little patch here. No! Damn it! Oh god. Okay, we're in danger now. I feel like most people might fall down in the middle though, so let's just kind of work at getting rid of this stuff. So that when people fall down, they're just then gone. Oh, this is bad. Yeah, see, we've already gotten rid of a lot of it now. Nice, there we go. Very good patch, because there's this whole line to the outside. Just need to not get cocky. 1 person out of 7 has been eliminated. I'm in a very good spot if I can hold out a little bit and not screw this up. Two out of 7, 3 out of 7, 4 out of 7, 5 out of 7. Come on. Oh, come on. 5 out of 7, 6 out of 7. One more. Yes! We won! Oh my god, that was the final match, guys! We won one! Oh! I don't think we've come first in a very long time. Oh, yes. We smashed that. My plan to clear the floor worked perfectly. Oh, I'm well chuffed with that. Right, yeah, we've got about 15 minutes, so to be honest, even if this is installed, which it still isn't, it's not really enough time for us to do anything, so this is going to be Fall Guys until the end, so I'm very sorry. But at least we got started in the Ant World. That's something, you know, we've introed to the game, mostly, kind of, a little bit. Meh. Not really. Oh god, Esther is desperate to come out. He's got his windowsill here, and I'm just seeing his face, like, moving along it. Just the top of his head as he's like, Mother? Hello, Mother. May I come out, Mother? Obviously no, because I'm not there with him. But I will let him out later. Oh, when is his tea time? When did he last get fed? Oh shoot, did I put it on the calendar? Ooh, I'm going to have to check that actually. I can't remember when he last got fed. Maybe he's hungry. Perhaps that's why he's in a bad mood. He's not in a bad mood, but I will check that after the stream actually. When did I last feed him? Because I think I forgot to put his feeding date on the calendar. I normally do, so that obviously I can roughly estimate when he's going to need to be fed. It can't be that. It must be soon. Because it definitely wasn't last weekend, which means it's been at least a week, and he only tends to go a week and a half. Like, yeah, week and a half. 10-ish days. I don't make him wait 2 weeks to eat. He's definitely hungry before 2 weeks. You can visibly see that he's hungry before then. Because unfortunately, he's at the awkward in-between stage where I can't increase him to a bigger mouse, pardon me, because he's not big enough to eat it. He physically wouldn't be able to digest it. But he's big enough that the mice that he does eat, let's say, last him kind of 9-10 days at most. And for his age, he probably should be lasting him, I would say, at least 2 weeks. But it doesn't because they're too small. But I can't size him up yet because he's too small to eat anything bigger. I think this is the issue I'm always going to have with him, is he's quite a small snake. So I think I'm always going to have problems with that. He's always going to just have to eat regularly because he can't eat anything bigger than what he's got. So, you know, it's going to be a while. Also, the jump is quite big, bigger than you think, from one mouse size to the next. I'm going to see, once this bag runs out, because I think there's 7 left. So 7 lots of week and a half. That'll probably take him to the next time he sheds. So he'll have sized up again a little bit. Because they are small for him, it's just, I feel like the next size up is a big jump. It goes from 1 to 2 grams to, I think, 5 grams. That's a massive jump, and I just don't know if he's big enough for that. I don't want to buy him and then... Because these are definitely too small for him, but I just don't think he's big enough to size up yet either. So he's at a really awkward stage, to be honest. I need to have a look. I think maybe after this bag I might see... I'm not sure. Maybe online they do in between sizes. Maybe I could order some that are kind of 3 to 4-ish grams. And I know you're probably sat there going, it's a single gram. How much difference can it possibly make? You know, shockingly a lot. The tiny pinky mice that he used to eat were... No, he must be on bigger than 1 to 2 gram now, sorry. Because that was the first size, and he's definitely bigger than that now. So no, he must have been on the 1 to 2, and now he's on 2 to 3 or something. I don't know. I can't remember. I know what size to buy when I'm at the shop, and that's all that matters. I just don't always remember what it is in the moment when I'm not there. Oh dear. Oh great, all the way back to the bottom. So I'll need to have a look. Maybe, yeah, because maybe it's not. Whatever it is that he's on, I know the next size up. Though I can't remember what it is, I know it's quite a big jump. Maybe it's from 5 grams to like 8 to 10 or something. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. The point is it's a big jump and I don't know if he's ready for it yet. And I don't want to buy a bag and realise he can't even eat it because... Oh, come on. Only 2 more people can qualify. 1 more person. Does anyone else have more points or is it me? Oh! No! So we'll see. We'll see. Damn it. Right, we're going to do one final round. And then I'm calling time on this stream. Which has been, frankly, a disaster from start to finish. Oh, folks. Oh, guys, honestly. What a day. What a day. But it's fine. Like I say, lots of exciting updates this weekend as I do lots of fun things. I also should make a post about my new job because I don't think I actually have. I'll do it when I go shopping. I'll post a picture of like my new clothes for my new job. That sounds wonderful. Way to let you all know. Oh, and he's there looking at me again. He's like, Mother, Mother, please. You can come out later. Although I tried to let him out last night. You know what actually was very sweet? I opened the door to his tank. And obviously where the glass runners are, there's a little bit of a window lip type thing. And he rested his head on that. And I actually think he fell asleep. Because he was not really reacting to me at all. Obviously it's very hard to tell when a snake's asleep because they got no eyelids. But I think he fell asleep. He looked so chill. And when I was moving around him, he was not reacting at all. Whereas normally, when I've got the glass open, if I move my hands or whatever near his face, he will react, obviously. But there was just nothing from him. Oh dear. Ouchie. He was totally blissed out, which was very sweet. I'm glad he feels trusting enough around me to fall asleep. With the door open, no less. Because it wasn't until I started trying to move my hand closer to him to see if he wanted to come out that he kind of vaguely had a reaction, but not much, and that was when I was like, oh, actually, I think he's probably asleep. Because normally he would have definitely reacted to this by now. And he just didn't, which was super sweet. Ow. Yeah, lovely. So I did try and let him out last night, but I think he just wouldn't, but he definitely tonight is angling to come out. Or, like I say, to eat me. I need to check. And when I say eat me, he's about the width of my finger. He's not going to eat me, to be clear. He's a very small little boy. And he's a good boy too. You wouldn't eat me. No, you wouldn't. Probably. Besides, I keep him fed, so there's no need for that sort of behaviour. I say, hopefully. Do 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 do. Sometimes I kind of forget when I go to make my weird noises that I'm on stream and probably should not be doing that. It is what is what is. That was one of my favourite sayings. It is what it is. That and the time will pass anyways. Although that one can be said in both a happy and depressing way. You know, if you're worried about something miserable and you're like, oh, it'll be like this forever, and no, it won't. Because the time will pass. You know, it might take ages, and it might feel like forever, but the time will pass anyways. Like, you know, nothing is forever. But then obviously there's also the sad part of, you know, when I'm like having a good time or feeling good about something, like, the time will pass anyways. Like, oh, cool. You know, that's exactly what I wanted to hear about spending time with people or whatever. Like, the time will pass. But, you know, it just inspires me to kind of try and make the most out of stuff, because it will. The time will pass, and then it will be gone. And then you can't do anything. That's why I don't buy into any of this, you know, oh, what are people going to think? What are they going to say? What are they going to... I simply couldn't care less. I don't know how to convey how little I care. I got 70 years on this earth if I'm lucky, giving me, which means I got 50 to 60 left, because I've just realised 70 is a bit low. We have good genes in my family. So I got probably 50 to 60 left. That's not very long in the grand scheme of things, you know? I'm not going to spend the only 50 years I have on this planet caring about other people's opinions of me. What a boring way to live. Because the time will pass. Like it or not, the time will pass anyways. You live for you, you know? If I can leave you with one piece of advice, it's that. I live by that motto, you know, and I shall die by it as well at some point, because the time will pass. Bit morbid, but there you go, folks. There's your life advice with Fowl today. You're all gonna die, so stop caring so much about other people in a nice way. Care about people in a good way, but don't care when they're like, oh, that's embarrassing. Oh no, who cares? What a shame. What's embarrassing is getting to your deathbed at 90 and going, man, look at all the things I missed out on because of people that I don't even know anymore. Or who died before me and have zero impact on my life now. That's what's embarrassing. Couldn't be me. I mean, to a degree, I'm still human, I still have... I'm still fallible and have insecurities and things, obviously. But you know what I mean. Oh god, this is getting stressful, guys. Right, only one has been eliminated of 3 so far. Oh shoot, shoot, don't be me. Don't be me. Don't be me, please. I can see that the breeze is so close to us. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god, it's nearly caught me. Oh god. One more hit and I'm done. Done for. Oh come on, just someone else die, please. Someone else die. 2 out of 3. 2 out of 3 eliminated. No! 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 No, I didn't want to be the 3rd! No! And so ends our run tonight. On a low note. Damn. That really sucks. I'm gonna rage quit. Is our game at least finished now for next time? No. 94 seconds left. Wow, guys, we did it. I'm glad I didn't just wait and talk it out, though, because, wow, this could have been so much more boring than it was. At least we got something done. We had a good time. I've had a laugh. I've shared so much stuff with you that I'm excited about and I've got coming up. Hopefully you guys have some exciting things too coming up. Jesus Christ. What a cracker. It's been a week, okay? It's been a week. You're going to have to give me this weekend to recharge so badly. I really need it. And I will come refreshed on Monday, because remember, no Sunday stream, because I've got the Bike for Life. We're doing charity work. You know, I mean, that's debatable. I do get enjoyment out of it, but you know, whatever. So I will see you Monday. I hope you all have a wonderful weekend. I know I'm certainly going to. I'm very excited. And yeah, I hope your week was better than mine as well, to be honest. And if it wasn't, have a hot chocolate, have a cup of tea, good cup of solves everything, and just chill out if you can. You know, when you get a chance, sit and just relax, okay? Please, for me. So I hope to see you all very, very soon at the retreat, and bye-bye.